Thank you for driving me to the airport.
Yeah, no problem. Can you get out so I can go get Chick-fil-A?
Gosh, the lighting though. Bye, Sydney.
Did you want a hug or you good?
I don't need a hug, but bye.
Okay, bye.
So I didn't talk about it, but I'm flying to my dad's for a week. Very last minute. Booked my ticket literally yesterday. So. Gotta pee and get to my flight in 10 minutes. So I just landed on my second flight and I'm going to meet my dad. He's picking me up. It was pretty stressful, my layover, so I'll talk about it more later. So my flight wasn't delayed, I just had like a little layover, which is kind of stressful. I don't like layovers, but I had to. I think it's all the way at the end. Jeez, it's a long freaking walk though. Oh my gosh, it's my dad. Hey.
Hey.
You didn't have to get out of the car.
Why?
I've been intercepted. Okay, so it's been a while since the flight, but I feel like talk about anything at all. It was just me getting on the plane, getting off the plane, getting on the plane, getting off the plane. Starting from the beginning, very last minute yesterday, booked a flight. The only flights available were ones with layovers, and it's only like an hour and a half flight, so having a layover, it makes it a bit longer. I don't really like them, but I have to do what I have to do. First flight went good, and then I get on the plane, they're like, oh, weather advisory, we're gonna have to go a little off the course in order to stay out of the bad weather. That was gonna put us like 15 minutes behind schedule. Well, they ended up going the original route and we were just behind schedule, I guess, because they keep having to change it or something like that. I don't know, I'm not a pilot. But plane lands and I have 20 minutes to get to my gate before boarding. One, I had to go across the airport and it was one of the biggest airports I've ever been in. Crazy. This couple ended up helping me out, finding my way, so literally thank you so much to them. And it was so embarrassing. I completely embarrassed myself. It wasn't even that big of a deal, but I find everything embarrassing. So we got on the little train thing to go to the gate, and I've never been on one of those, so that kind of tells you I've never been in an airport like that. I ended up turning to this couple because I'm like looking around at all the signs. I'm like, oh my gosh, hopefully I'm going the right way. It's kind of my fault, I'm stupid. I asked them, they were really nice. I was like, were you just on the flight that I was on? I didn't say that, but I said like from wherever I was going. And they were like, yeah. And then I said, are you going to this airport? And they were like, oh no, we're going here. And I was like, oh dang, okay. And he was like, but you're going the right way. And I was like, okay, cool, like perfect. They like ran to get on the train before like it closed because I think it's like really fast. Because I stepped on and literally the door shut. I think I said I don't like layovers or something, and then the train goes off, it like takes off, and I wasn't holding on to anything, so I like fell back onto this guy, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And like everyone's looking at me and I'm like, I'm having a rough day, okay? And overall it was fine. Other than that, I made it to my flight. One of the smallest planes I've ever been on. It was an express flight, so it was like a little plane, as you could see in the video. But that's kind of it. I'm here for a week. I don't know if I'm gonna add in anything, but if I am, then cool, and if I don't, then bye.